Okay, couture crafters, let's talk about this big fluffy pink box. It's not really fluffy, but it's a big one. Um, it is not for the faint of heart. It was not the easiest box that I've ever put together, but it is probably one of the coolest boxes that SVG Cuts makes. So I've cut out all my pieces on my Cricut, and I'm just folding over the bottom section. I'm using basil paper right here. The heaviest cardstock that you can get that is 12 by 12, I would suggest for the base of this. Um, this is basil, and I don't know if basil is even 100 pounds. That might be 80 pound. I know it's not 65, but it might be about 80. And I'm using my art glitter glue as usual, nothing special there. The base of this box is very, very easy to put together, but the top is, again, not for the faint of heart, but it's so cool. The minute that I saw this box, I knew I wanted to do something with it, and then this album came together, so I'm so happy with this album. It's such a cute, fun, fast album, in my opinion. So here I'm just putting glue on the tabs and I'm doing the corners. Again, the bottom part is not very difficult to do. Cut out all your pieces, fold over on the score lines. This is not a real good tutorial of how to put this box together. SVG Cuts, of course, has one, and she doesn't really skip any steps. Like, you really go through, it's a lengthy video. You really get to watch her put the box together step by step. Please remember that when you're on YouTube and watching videos, you have the option to speed up a video. That's something that not a lot of people know. So you can watch, you can speed it up or you can slow it down. And that option is in the corner in the either the settings or the three dots or the hamburger, depending upon what phone which you're watching it on. So again, I am just working my way around the box, putting glue on these tabs, and again, this is not the difficult part. Try to get, again, the heaviest paper that you can find. That's 12 by 12. And then match it all up. You see that? Nice and easy right there. Please ignore my nails. I need to get them done. However, I'm too busy making albums and working to stop and go get them changed. I think I want to do something plaid and presents for the holiday season. The bottom of this box is not 12 by 12. I thought it was. I was wrong. I want to say it's 11 by maybe let's say 11 by, it's not 11 by 11. It might be. Maybe it's 11 by 11. It does not take a full sheet of 12 by 12 paper is what I'm trying to tell you. So I've trimmed that down the best I can and kind of tried to square it off so that it's centered. And then you're going to flip it over and you're going to do the bottom. I prefer to put the liner in the box first. And the way that Mary's been designing these lately, the insert is larger. Like back in the day, I think the insert on the inside was smaller, but if you put the insert in first, you get a chance to square up your box. So I like putting the insert in first and then coming back with the uh, the base. So here you see me just lining it up. Again, the bottom of the box, nice and easy. Nothing too difficult there. Where it gets really, really fun is the top. So a box has got four sides. You're going to find the two sides that match. Your two pieces that match, I should say, not your two sides, but your two pieces that match. And you always go long to short. And the way that this box was designed, you can't mess that up. So here I am. This goes on top to extend the box. The box is really deep. So this piece here matches with that piece. And again, I'm just folding over on all the score lines. They have the option for straight score lines, which I think is for the Cricut Maker. I still haven't taken my Cricut Maker out the box this year. I will definitely be doing that next year, but as of right now, So I like to use the scored marks, the dash lines. It gives you a better fold, in my opinion. But again, I haven't even used the straight folds, but I prefer at this point to use the hash marks. So now we are just gluing these piece by piece together. I started with the ends for this section, but then at some point I switched over to see which one um, which one works better, which way works better. I think I liked gluing the big, you see that big tab that I'm rubbing on right now? I think I like gluing that down first better, best, who knows. Just glue it down. And that fold that I'm folding right there gets glued to itself. It's to stabilize the box. Again, this is not the best tutorial. There is a much better one on SVG cuts, but I wanted to let you guys see what this looks like while I'm putting it together, what papers I used. This is, the bottom paper is from Alton Crafts. I can't find their website. I know they have one. I don't know where they are, but I bought this paper from the stamp convention here in Carson, California. I always grab some, and this is just that super smooth glitter paper that doesn't get on your hands. And I wanted this to be a really feminine, girly kind of box, so there's a lot of glitter, a lot of sparkle, a lot of shine. When you are gluing glitter paper, do not try to glue glitter paper to glitter paper. I had a fail when I was trying to glue this. At the bottom, there was a part where the glitter needed to glue to the glitter. Art glitter glue will not glue glitter paper to glitter paper. It did not work. So what I used instead was the double-sided tape, which works fine. So here we are again. I'm going to try putting glue on the long tab first this time. And this is on the shorter side of the box. And again, this box is a little more complicated than the usual put together. You see we have these little itty bitty tabs right there on the side that we're gluing because it has such a cool shape. It's got these, this curve, and it drops down. And I think I'm going to end up doing one more of these in red and gray because I saw the most beautiful paper stack and I couldn't stay away from it. So now I'm like, yeah, I'm probably going to do one more of these albums. So you see here, I'm just folding it in on itself. That's to stabilize it. And then you have these little itty bitty tabs on the side that I'm playing with and fussing with. And now I'm cleaning up my workstation because I noticed that there was some goop on there. Best way to clean up that glass mat is to use hand sanitizer. It's the best stuff ever. It cleans up a lot of stuff actually. And we're just gluing this all on itself. I am not a pink lover. However, this box and this album is so cute to me. It's such a girly, feminine, not one that I would necessarily want for myself, but I know the ladies out there like the pink. So you see how one side has tabs and one side doesn't? You really can't mess this up. Now at the top right there, no worries with the gluing it because you're gluing straight paper to straight paper. So the glue adheres really well right here. I don't have too many problems. You just need to hold it and wait and be patient. Gluing boxes together and doing these 3D paper projects is really about being patient and letting your glue set so that you can really put some tension on it. This box requires a lot of tension in areas, so you really need to be patient and just sit there and wait. You just need to sit and wait. There's no rushing it. Don't try to move on to the next section because it will come apart because you're putting a lot of tension on that box. I don't know if you can see here how it's going to go together, but it goes together pretty well. Once you've got these parts done, the end part right here goes together pretty quickly once you figure out what you're doing. See that little tab goes on top? I'm making sure to hold it and just waiting it out. Then I'm going to put a little glue and that goes right there in that corner and it makes like a little square. Again, this box is probably for people who have put together some boxes before. If you are a beginner, I'm not 100% sure that you're going to enjoy this. There's a lot of little pinches and waiting and trying to figure out what tab goes where, but the end result is just so cute. I just love this box. Yep, I'm definitely doing another one. It's happening. But again, you just have to take your time and hold it and wait. Do you see how that went together right there? And then the corners will make right there. You see it'll make a 90-degree angle. Right here is where I realized glue, that glitter to glitter won't work. So I grabbed my double-sided tape, which you see on my table, and I put double-sided tape on those tabs, which made it a lot faster. I didn't have to wait for it to dry. I put it on the bottom tabs, not the top tabs, just the bottom tabs. And that helps a lot, actually. So here we are, just waiting and holding. And then you go ahead and glue the top on. And I chose that really pretty, fluffy bear rug kind of paper. And you can do just about anything on the top of that box. You could do a picture, you could do a frame, you could do all kinds of stuff. You see how deep that box is? It's a deep one. I like it. Look at the shape of it. So then I grabbed some mirror cardstock, which I also got from Alton Crafts, I believe. And that's rose gold. No, actually it's pink. No, and I did get that from Alton Crafts. I got that from Michael's. And it's just pink. And then this right here, of course, is a cut apart from the paper stack. And that matches the front of the album and the inside of the box. And there you have it. Box all done. Isn't it cute? Doesn't it have a neat little shape to it? I am very pleased with this box. All right, let's move on to what I did to the top of the box. This is going to be kind of weird. I took my wedding rings off because I'm getting ready to make a bow. And for this bow, I've chosen to use my hand as a, I don't know, as a template kind of, I guess. So I'm just wrapping the bow forward and backwards, forward and backward. And I'm just doing some little adjustments. And trying to pull it taut right here. Then I just cut the bow. And here I'm going to release my thumb and pull that to the side. Now we're going to wrap that around the back and up through the middle. And we're going to wrap it all the way over. And we're going to bring it back through the middle. It looks a mess right now, but it'll come out cute, I promise. And I love how the ombre on this ribbon, all the lighter pink happened to fall at the top. I really, really like that. So then you're going to loosen up the center part and pull this through, going from the right side, pulling it all the way through to the left. And then you release your bow. What? Just that simple. It's just that simple. There are plenty of bow making tutorials on YouTube, guys. Just pull one out and bust it out. Just don't be scared of it. And there we have a cute little pink bow. So then you just fidget with it till you think it's cute. Twist it, turn it, all the things. And I'm putting it on top of a snowflake. That snowflake I got from Michael's when they were all on sale. I wish I had placed that snowflake down a little bit further. Here I'm just burning the ends of a ribbon so that it seals and it doesn't come apart. With a lighter. Be careful when you're playing with the lighter and paper. I wish I had pulled that snowflake down a little bit, but hey, you guys get it. There's a little crystal underneath there. Little hot glue. Never hurt anybody. And there you go. Then I decided to glue the tails on the box the way that I wanted them so that they didn't move and they don't get caught on anything. And there you have it. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. I hope to see you soon.